And good evening. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Let me make sure my camera right. Sorry. Let's just make this get things right in here. Happy Monday, everybody. Did y'all remember to spring forward with those clocks? I'm going into my so I can go into my YouTube on here so I can look at everything. Y'all just give me one little second. Okay, here we go. I'm live. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me this evening, this Monday evening. Thank y'all so much. But I tell you, this weather, it just don't know what it want to do. 1 minute it's cold, the next minute it's hot. Yesterday, when I got in my car, it said in the 90s. So yeah, and it's hot in this house. And I forgot to tell my husband make sure he had that air on. But friends, let me ask y'all something. Because I was watching something today. I was watching something today. And I don't know if y'all ever seen this. I don't know the content creator. Oh, can y'all hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me. Hey, Scotty J. Hey, my friend. Hey, tell your husband I said hello. Yes, tell him I said hello. Hey, Anthony on the move. Hey, friend, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. So I was watching this content creator and he was going over some tips. And it's one of the ones where they be showing different things and then they be talking, but you don't never see them talking. But he was saying about how, you know, how I'm gonna use Carnival because we have cruised on Carnival the most. And he was saying how he witnessed this, you know, how they speak to you and say hi and they know your name and, you know, all of this stuff. And he would see people just walk right past them and ignore them. But I'm gonna come over here and speak, and I just want to talk about some of the stuff I heard today. Yep, some of the stuff. Okay, let me see. He said, "Hey, oh, okay. Hey, Go Wilson Travel. Hi. I've been watching y'all too. So, hopefully y'all doing pretty good. Yeah, y'all doing a lot of traveling, having a whole lot of fun. One of y'all cruises that I watched, I really enjoyed was when y'all was on Disney, and I guess that was y'all granddaughter. But I really enjoyed that because Disney is one of the ships I want to go on. But I don't know if we will, but I would really like to go on Disney. Really, really, really. Yes, yes. Because do y'all remember Mickey Mouse? Did y'all used to watch Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse. Remember that? Remember they used to say MIC. See you real soon. KEY. Why? Because we love you. MOUSE. Y'all remember that? I never missed a show. I never missed a show, and I remember it. I remember it. So I've always loved Disney. And then I used to take my kids. We used to go to Disney, you know, Disney World in Orlando. So I've always loved it. But I seen the man say that so let me see, what do y'all call it? The person that clean our room. Do y'all call it, is it a let me see, the steward or the room, the cabin attendant? What do y'all say? Because I see sometime on some of them on the card, it says attendant. But then I see some people say the steward. But anyway, the people would speak to them. They would speak to the guests, and the guests would walk right past them, act just like they don't hear them. I know we never did nothing like that. We always speaking. We always speaking, no matter what cruise ship we on, especially the people that's cleaning up our room, you know. But Anna Julie, Anna Julia T 587K. Hi. Hi. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, go with some travel, say room steward. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anna, you I'm from Brazil. Oh wow, Brazil. I would love to go to Brazil. Mm-hmm. I would love to go to Brazil and like kind of walk up and down this certain beach I heard they have, and you know, just to experience it, you know. Yeah, I heard they had a really nice beach there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but thank you so much for coming over from Brazil. Oh, y'all granddaughter, um, Kalia, Kalia. She just as cute as she can be. But I really enjoyed those videos. I really did. Yeah, so I'm not sure if y'all ever witnessed something like that, you know, where they, you know, people is being mistreated, the people that take care of us on a cruise ship, you know. We try to be as polite as we possibly can. Yeah. But then also I seen where they, you know, like some of us try to be really helpful in our room, because I know like what we'll do, like before they come in, well, when we get ready to leave out, we put things in places, you know, like in the dresser drawers, you know, just make sure the dresser is clean off, you know. Any dirty towels or washcloths, we throw them on the floor up under there so they can know that they're dirty. You know, just little simple stuff like that. If we have a cup laying out, like I always have this cup, so we'll put it in the refrigerator, you know, just to try to help out. But there's people that try to help out. Hey, Chris, Cruising Chris. Hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Foodie. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Um, so what did he say? Oh, long time admirer, first time viewer. Why did it take me so long? How you doing at Antoinette at Fun? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I've been watching you. I watch you and it y'all was collabing together. You and the guy, y'all was talking about cruising. Um I think he have like the long beard. Yeah, but I'm getting more familiar with your channel and others, but I appreciate you so much. Ah, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Oh wow, and I love that. You say long time admirer. Yes. Thank you. And first time viewer. But I appreciate you so much. It means so much for you to be over here hanging out with me. You have no idea. None whatsoever. But I love you, my friend, and thank you so much. Ah, Foodie, thank you. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Wow, 2 gold members in the same night. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I appreciate y'all so much. So much. Thank y'all. And so the like that's how we do in our cabin. Just try to make sure everything look kind of up to par, you know, look nice when they come in. Try to help them out. Well, there's people that helps out. So they take their dirty towels and they fold them up nicely and they put them back up there. Yes. So he was saying that, but I don't understand why the steward wouldn't know that those are dirty towels. You know what I'm saying? But they will put them up there, and then like at the end, it looks like you got some clean towels left over. You know, so it showed the steward walking down the hallway holding the towels as if they're gonna put them there or put them back in somebody else's room. So, and you know what? That might explain why I done found like similar like lipstick on my towel. Not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah. So I was like, oh man, when he told me that, When he said that, yeah, we put all our stuff on the floor so they can know that it's dirty. Yeah. Yes, we do. And I've been saying this, friends. I couldn't wait to get this part. I've been saying this ever since, like with the casino, with going in the casino, that they keep they watch us with those cards. They keep an eye on us with those cards. All right. I seen the person saying about it. They were talking about it. So that's how they able to keep track of us. Whether you doing the card or you doing the it's another one that they do. It was on another cruise ship. It's not a card, but it's one that you a round circle thing and you touch it like that they use. Okay, they keep an eye on us. They know where we at around that ship. It's a tracking device, is what he said. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it because, like he say, if you got somebody that's really enjoying themselves at the bar and really drinking, then after a while they'll start getting like some kind of discount and stuff like that with going in the casino. Some people get perks now. So the high rollers is what he called them. The ones that spending that money and drinking, doing all the drinking and spending the most money, they get little perks that other people don't get. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it because after I won that, it was, I don't forget, but it was over $1,000. I remember I won that. And then I won another like three or something like that. The rest of the night, I couldn't win nothing, friends. I could not win anything. So just keep in mind, we going to the next place with those cards. So they know everywhere we at, even on the cruise ship with the cards. The man called it a tracking device, and I believed it. I had been saying that the whole time. I believe it. Hit the thumb. Thank you so much, Moody. Thank you so much. Princess medallions. Yep, that was the other one he said. Yep, the medallions. Yep. Um, Thug Life, rope, ma'am. How you doing, Thug Life? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good evening, Mama. Hello, everybody. Hey, daughter. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Are you off? Are you still at work and was able to get a break and come in and hang out with your mom? May Will, say hi. Hi, May Will. Hi. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I was just looking at that and that caught all my attention today. And I was just watching. He had some good stuff on there. I wish I would have wrote the name down, But let me see this one here. Every time I sweep and tap my, okay, that's the one I said. And then he talked about the hidden gems. I mean, some of y'all probably know. I really don't know where any at, like good spots, And he say one way to find out, like, the good spots on the cruise ship, like if you don't want to be around a whole bunch of people, especially like on embarkation day and stuff, he say get in good with some of the workers, like the bartenders, because they know a lot and they'll share it with you. You got to get in good with them, Yeah. So, and you will find out where it's some good spots where you can go and chill and you don't have to worry about being around a lot of people if you don't want to be around a lot of people, And he also was saying about, and I didn't know this on embarkation day, how everybody is trying to get to the Lido deck and eat, and sometimes it can get really crowded, And he was saying sometimes you could go and ask, like one of those workers, is the dining room open? And sometimes they be open where you can go in there and eat. Yeah, and I didn't know that. My daughter told me that her and her boyfriend, they went in and ate on embarkation day in the dining room. See, I didn't know that you could do that, So You get in good with those them workers, but of course you got to be being nice to them. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of the things I think I'm gonna do, I feel it's a, oh, you off? Oh, okay. You home relaxing. Oh, okay. Okay. And it's like on embarkation day with my our steward, give them like $10, to like give them the $10 that day. And that'll make, it'll kind of every make them feel good, make us feel good. Everything will probably run smooth. Just start it off like that. Like when you know how they come in and they introduce themselves and stuff like that. That's a good thing to do, you know. And then after, at the end or whenever you normally give your tip, then you give them something else. You know what I'm saying? Um, because we normally have some pretty good stewards. We really have some good ones. Oh, and in case y'all didn't know, that's my topic. I just came right out and start talking because what I found, if I don't, I just start talking about everything. And I got something to tell y'all too. I got something to tell y'all. But yeah, so that's how I'm gonna do, because like we get our envelopes or envelopes, and we put our money in, to give for our tips and stuff. So I think I want to start out like that and hand them something, some money. Are you Christian? Tex and Dread. Hopefully I didn't pronounce your name wrong, but so on my channel, I think my thumbnail say it. It's like a travel. We talk about cruising and traveling, stuff like that. Sometimes we get off topic, but no, we don't be talking about who a Christian and who not a Christian, you know. And if you want to ask me, do I believe in God? Then yes, I do. Do I believe that I don't wake myself up in the morning? I know I don't wake myself up in the morning. You know, I know who watches over me. I know who keeps me, who watches over my kids, who keep my kids. Yeah, I know all of that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I can tell you that. Before it's saying, and I think you saying Christian is what you're saying. Um, I'm not gonna answer nothing like that. So hopefully that helped you. So I do that too. I start talking about everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. um, I get to know some of the bartenders and stewards. I like to give them, let me see if I can read it up here. I like to give them snacks toward the end. I pick up import too, in addition to tips. You know what? I've seen some other content creators talk about that, and I think that'll be really, really nice. I think that'll be really, really nice. They, pick up something and give to them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be nice. Huh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do better with my students. I am going to do better, because at the end, that's when we give stuff. But like what you said, when you get off at port, you can get them something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a good idea, a great idea. Um, hey, Coca Culture. Hey, friend, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, happy Monday. Y'all was all tired out. I think everybody I looked at that had went to Helen was tired. That means y'all had a good time. That means y'all had a good time. Yeah. And that was so nice. That was so nice. Mm-hmm. One day I'm gonna get there one day. I just want that spaghetti ice. Yeah. So did you get the spaghetti ice? Yeah, but I'm gonna get there one day. But I enjoyed what I seen. I was able to go into a live Ohio them live, and she went live there that Friday, and I was able to go in there and look and stuff like that. Yes. Yeah. So um I also seen I was kind of shocked at this, but then again I wasn't. Um Hey Warmstrong. Hey friend, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Coco, I did get it. It was really good. Not life changing, okay, but definitely worth getting. Okay, okay, okay. I would like to get it and see how it tastes, and to get up here and say that I had it, that I experienced it. Yeah. Um, Erica, hopefully everyone had a good day. Yes. So I seen where he also talked about some of the ways you can get in trouble. So he was pretty much telling us, things not to do to stay out of trouble. But like, you have some guests that start, like, I guess, doing things with the workers that they don't have no business doing. Like the workers going into their cabins, and stuff like, all that stuff like that. And I was like, wait a minute, they be all that be going on. So he said, if you get caught, they gonna be fired and you gonna be off their cruise ship. I'm like, you know what? It be so much going on it? It be so much going on. So some of them, I'm just saying, some of them single cruisers, them cruise people that go on them cruise by themselves. Now I'm starting. Wait a minute, do y'all be having that kind of fun? Not my friends that be on here, of course not. I'm talking other people that go on cruises by themselves, because I never even really thought of that. But yeah, but I done seen them, sometime where the girls, and they be laughing and giggling with the guys, that's making the drinks, and stuff like that. But I just figured that was just being friendly, But I didn't really know that they be going doing other things. Did y'all know that? Because I'm sure that probably was a surprise to everybody if you seen it. That was a surprise to me. Yeah, so they talked about that. He gave some really good tips, because I mean they cracking down on some stuff. You hear me? He also said about, how to be respectful, because the walls are very thin on the cruise ship. It's very thin, and then they have people that be having their sexual things going on, and they get loud. They get really loud, so it interrupts other people, and somebody will come to your door and knock on your door, and the first time, and then if they have to come back again, then you're going to be in some serious trouble. Yeah. So I was like, because the walls are thin, because I mean, I done been in the cabin at night when I decide I'm tired and I want to lay down, and my husband still be in that casino, and I've heard things going on, but I'm like, well, that's them. I turn my TV up loud. Yeah, I turn my TV up loud, and then when my husband get in the room, yeah, because I mean, when you hear all that going on, then you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. So when he come in the room, and then I'm ready. I'm good and ready. Yeah, but I mean, it don't bother me to the point where I'm gonna call up there and report them. Nah, I don't care about that. And I was telling my husband, he's like, well, why don't they, if it's getting that good, just put a pillow over your face. I'm like, man. I mean, but I ain't finna call and say, oh, some people they next door and they having sex and they really loud and stuff like, go ahead on, child, y'all, go ahead on. Yeah, but one of the things what he said, people have taken that outside on the balcony. Now that's when you need to be in trouble. Now I feel you do need to be reported then. Yeah. When they take it out there on the balcony. Yeah. So I mean, That's that's gonna be a given. You're gonna hear that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've heard it more than one time. Hmm. All it do is like when they come out, they room the next day, and you see each other and you speak, and I'm thinking, yeah, I know what y'all was doing in there. Mm-hmm. Yep, she was tearing you up. Yes, 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 yes. So he talked about that and talked about, how not to get in trouble and stuff like that. Just try to keep it down, no matter how good it get, just keep the noise down and stuff. And something else he touched on was they got people that sharing those drink package. They sharing, but my husband like, well, how can you share? Because like I know like with Royal, the ones in the cabin, the adults, like me and my husband, we would have had to, both of us would have had to get it, not just one. But then I told him I seen one that we could have checked because I wasn't going to do no drinking, but I could get like my coffees, my specialty coffees. I can get juices and soda if I wanted and stuff like that. Unless that's a situation, you got one doing it for that and the other one for the alcohol, and then they sharing. So that's another thing what they talked about too. you know so, and I'm thinking like, like when we in the casino, since we get casino deals, we get drinks. They're nice all throughout the cruise ship, and like he get it, I get it. But say if somebody come with us and we share with them, we're gonna get in some serious trouble. And they say they will catch you. They will catch you, and you'll have to pay them drinks that you gave to that person that wasn't supposed to get those drinks. You're gonna have to pay that money back, and then they're gonna cancel your drink package. Yeah. So I was like, ooh, they not playing. They are not playing. I don't know, but I'm native about cruising. You what now, Foodie? I'm native. Hey, Miss Vicky. LOL. Chris, report people. Was you on once too? I know, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, Cruz Bolero. Hey, how you doing? I enjoyed your live on Saturday. It was so nice too. You was out on the balcony, like I really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. Um, hey Josiana. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Um, Foodie, thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So, but yeah, so he was saying about that. So I was a little shocked about that with the guests and the workers being involved, doing things. I was a little shocked about that. But for it's the other thing, reporting people, I don't want to report nothing like that, but I will tell y'all what I have reported before. He also touched on this. Um, I don't forgot which cruise ship we was on, but our neighbors was over there smoking. Now, they know they're not supposed to be smoking, but that's their business. That's not what I reported. That guy threw the cigarette in the water, y'all. When I tell y'all that scared me so bad, I got right on the phone and I reported him. Yeah. But if he wouldn't have never did that, I wouldn't have never said nothing, because that's their business if they want to smoke over there. But don't do something that could cause me to lose my life. Throwing yeah, that's the worst thing they say that can ever take place out there on those cruise ship is a fire. Yeah, so that really upsetted me. So I have reported that. I reported that. I did. Have y'all ever reported somebody before? Let me know. Run, crafty sister. Hey, thank you so much again for being a member. And thank you so much for coming up here and hanging out with me. Yes, thank you. Um, Good warm stone. She said some go thug life. At Thug Life texture. I don't know if I ever seen Thug Life before. You have a channel? I'm gonna have to go over there and visit you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over there and visit you. Not yet, but I'm never in the cabin. Oh, okay. You never, yeah, you be out. Hmm. I think that's the same with us, but you know what, Vicky? No, I just lied. I just lied. No, that's not us because my husband has to take a nap. Yep, he has to take a nap. So when he take a nap, sometime I go out there on Lido deck because like embarkation day and when it's time for sail away, I like to go and catch a little bit of the sail away, and he'll say he's going to bed. I said, well, I'm going to go. Well, he's going to take a nap. I said, well, I'm going to go and do sail away. And then I'll come back in there and then be telling him about getting up, and stuff like that. Yeah. But other than that, we do be out, and well, in that casino. Mm-mm-mm. But Bria, this is what I had to tell y'all before I forget. Saturday, I don't know. If you was up here, then you know what I did. If not, y'all gonna have to go back. Well, I'm finna tell you, but you got to go back and see it. So what happened after I was done up here and I was getting ready to close out, I went outside so I could show y'all what I was talking about my yard, that little area up in there, you know. So when I got off the live, my husband told me that he didn't agree with it. And I'm like, agree with what? I didn't even do nothing. He say, showing them our yard. You supposed to wait until we fix the yard up and then show them, not show them why it's in bad shape. But I mean, I think it's okay because I don't even care. It's just a yard. But I understand what he's saying. But the good thing about it, I showed them how it looked. It looked really bad. But just wait till we get done fixing it up. I'm gonna show that part too. You know, I'm gonna show that part. So he wasn't happy with me about that, friends. Y'all, he wanted y'all to see it when everything was fixed and everything was just nice and and stuff like that. Yeah. And I just showed y'all how it looked because it looked bad. So yeah, that's what I had to tell y'all. And he was a little upset with me about that. He was a little upset. So another thing he talked about is they cracking down on when it's time to do that safety drill. Y'all happy about that, right? Because I know I am. Because I can't tell you how many times we done sat up there and waited and waited and waited. And they steady keep calling the same people over and over to get it done. So we could go on about with our vacation. Well, they say they gonna get them people they say that's skipping, trying to skip out of it, that's trying to hide and stuff like that from the muster drill. And they say you could possibly be removed. Yeah, you could be removed, possibly be removed. So they taking this serious because I mean, they'll sit there and they'll keep calling them and calling them and calling them. And we look at, well, we ain't moved yet. Well, they still calling people to come for the muster drill. That's one of the first things we get done. And they made it so easy for us now, right, friends? It's just so easy. You remember back when we used to have to stand in an area and it's so many people, and then sometimes it's just so hot. Yeah. But now it's a breeze. So yeah, but they cracking down, boy. When I tell you they ain't playing, especially Carnival, they are not playing at all about a lot of things. Hey, Moonlight Adventures. Hey, friend, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, we sitting up here talking about some tips, some stuff that I heard, where they from this content creator today, how they cracking down on a lot of stuff and how you could possibly get in trouble and stuff like that. Josh, did you know that sometime did you know that the guests and the workers get like too friendly? Did you know that? That was one of the things he was talking about. And he say like with the guests go in to the worker go into the guest room. Did you know that was going on? because I didn't know all that was going on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then he gave some examples. He talked about certain situations. Yeah. Yep. So we were just up here chatting about that type of stuff. Vicky say, I cannot believe that people are so stubborn about such an easy process now. That's easy. Right. Me either. Me either. Now, I hope they don't mess around and get upset and they take it back to the old way. Oh my goodness, I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't, because I used to feel like I was about to pass out. And then it was no elbow room, none whatsoever. Yeah. But yeah, they cracking down on them. Because they say they can possibly be removed. Yeah. Yeah. And then, he also talked about how, people try to do these little selfies and stuff like that and stand like on the rails. And he also showed like where the guy jumped in Nassau. And I don't know why he would do that. And they removed him and everybody else that came with him. The whole group was kicked off. Yep. So we were just going over some of that stuff. Okay. See me traveling. Hey, how y'all doing? I was looking for y'all this morning, but I didn't see y'all. How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for coming in. See me try. Evening, Antoinette, remove their butts right off that ship. I know that's true. I know that's true. And let us get on with our cruise. You know what I'm saying? Because we be ready. We be ready and for them to get out in the waters. Just, so they could be out in the waters. Yeah, we be ready. Recovering and enjoying my time at home with chat. I know that's true. I know that's true. Ain't nothing like that. Right, Josh? Ain't nothing like that quality time with your significant other. Ain't nothing like that. Yeah. And we was just talking about something because the guy was talking about how people is getting in trouble because how thin the walls is on the cruise ships, and you got people that's doing their little sexual things out loud in their cabins, and then they interrupting other people because they getting really loud, and stuff like that because they enjoying themselves, and they gonna get in some serious trouble. And they say they will knock on your door the first time, and then that second time, if they have to come back and tell you that again, you're gonna be in some serious trouble. Yeah. Yeah. So they say they cracking down on that, Josh. Oh no, but it sounds like we need to make some friends. Josh, I think we do too. I think y'all do a lot of going. So you saying because y'all home chilling, and you say so it sounds like recovering, enjoying our time. Yeah. Yeah, because you still got what's going on with your I think it was your elbow or something like that you had surgery on. I didn't know that was going on. Marsha. Hey Marsha. Hey beautiful. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, that's going on. And they say they're cracking down. And I mean, they're not playing either. They're not playing. Everybody better keep them workers out your cabins. Keep them out your cabins because they're not playing. I see where some be looking like they be like extra friendly too, especially in that casino. And with some of the guys that be, when they be coming and bringing our drinks and stuff, I could see some that like be really, really, extra friendly. But I, don't think nothing of it. Mm-hmm. Najuma Brown, hello, beautiful. How are you? How are you, Najuma? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Yeah. So and we talked about like the smoking and on the balconies and vaping. Yeah. They don't want you doing none of that. which we already know that. But then you got some people that try to sneak and do it anyway. Yeah, so you know what? They doing a lot of talking about kicking people off the ship, though. And they're saying whatever the next port is. You know what I'm saying? So if they kick you off in a whole nother port, then you got to find your way back home. Thank you so much. See me traveling. Thank you so much. We be waiting on what slot machine we want. Well, I do that too. I sit and wait because I be knowing I'm gonna hit. Well, I be feeling like I'm gonna hit, so I'll sit and wait. But this last cruise we was on, I got so irritated, and maybe I shouldn't because people will sit, but I mean they spending their money, so they have a right to sit there. But when I tell you they sit and they sit and they sit so long and don't get up and stay on that slot machine the whole entire night, and you be wanting to get on there, stuff like that irritate me. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go on to another machine, and that's what made me win that. It was 1,800, 1,000 something like that on Adventures of the Seas, because I got upset because the people were sitting and I couldn't never get on the machine I wanted to get on, and I went to another machine. Yeah, so that was good. Some folks will camp out on a slot. Yes, on a slot machine. Yes, even just to sit there and smoke their cigarettes. Right, that's true. Drink their drinks and not play for hours, and that's true. And I've seen people ask them, will they move so they can play on the machine, because they friends will be playing, but they'll just be sitting there smoking a cigarette, or they just sitting there smoking that cigarette. Yeah, and I've seen them be asked to be moved. Yeah, but I be wanting to get on the machines that I want to get on, for a little bit. Because most of the time, I'm not going to sit there that long like that, because if I'm losing, I'm gone. I'm going to leave. But if I win some good money there, then I might sit and try to win some more. But then I'm going to get on up and I'm going to move somewhere else. Yeah. Hey, Kurt, I'll ask. It don't bother to me to ask. Well, that's true. Because some people is nice about it. But then again, Kurt, some people get mad. Some people get mad. Yeah, because I think that one girl, I think she got mad at me. But I mean, she still sat there. She never did move. But the thing of it is, she was playing that slot, had her feet crossed over to that slot, and was putting stuff in that slot and playing on that one. And then she said, well, my sister playing here. And I say, oh, she is like that. Because I had done been sitting and watching her. And when I asked, I say, is somebody sitting here? Because I wanted to play that machine. My sister sitting here. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said it with an attitude too. I was like, oh, okay, then, well. And then I thought about going to report. And then I said, no, I ain't going to report. I'm just going to go on and march and go to another machine. Yep, just go to another machine. I'm surprised the casino attendant don't say get up. Casino is losing money when people camp on the machine. That's right. They are. They are losing money. They sure is. Foodies, how are you? They don't get, yeah, so they are definitely losing money. Has anybody in here ever reported someone not playing and went and told so that someone could get them off of there? I mean, I haven't did it yet. Anybody else reported? Because I was just talking. It's one thing I did report before since I've been on a cruise ship, and that was somebody that was over there smoking, and they threw their cigarette in the water, and I called and I reported that. But I haven't did any reporting in that casino, even though I wanted to, because I sure want to report that girl. But I'm sure if I would have reported her, then it would have turned into something else. Yeah, it would have turned into something else. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna raise my hand that I raise your hand, huh? Together we travel. Hey friend, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Cruz, I'm doing good. Oh, I never reported. Oh, Cruz Valera says she never reported. Together we travel. Yes, definitely report somebody if they throw anything off. That's terrible, especially a cigarette. Yes. Because I was scared. I was really, really scared. I was already scared that they was over there smoking, but I was cool. I wasn't gonna say anything. But when I seen that cigarette go overboard, I flew in that cabin and I called them and I told them. Yep, I told them. So they say, are they to the right or to the left? And they asked me. That was one of the questions that they asked, and I told them, yeah. But that was my time that I reported. Antoinette, you were right to report throwing cigarettes. That's seriously dangerous. Yeah, that can cost all of us our lives. You know what I'm saying? All of us. Yep. And they say if they catch you smoking, he was saying if they catch you smoking or vaping, and it's not where you're supposed to be, that could be like $500. He say up to $500. Yeah, and you're gonna get off the ship. Yeah. So I mean, they getting pretty strict about things, you know. Yeah, they not. He also talked about the flying of the drones, which I've heard that like so many times and stuff like that. So, so many times. And then he also talked about how you have adults that's buying alcohol for minors. Yep. Yeah. And then he told of something that had happened, you know. Yeah. So I mean, all of that is going on, and you know the minors don't. They're not supposed to be drinking. So why are you buying them some alcohol? hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. But those was the things that I heard today, and I wish I would have wrote his channel down. But I'm gonna get in good with my steward so I can know like you know a good spot to hang out at. Because sometimes I be wanting to sit down and do my video and not, yeah, good spots. But have any of y'all ever ate in the dining room on the embarkation day? Because he said something about that. I done talked about that part. Yeah. But if you get in good with certain work with workers, they'll let you know. Mm-hmm. And why everybody all on Lido deck and you got standing in that line and everybody all over there and coughing and all that stuff, some of the stuff that be going on, you could be sitting and chilling in the dining room. Uh-huh. So I got to get in good. So I already know how I'm gonna get in good with my steward. So I'm gonna make sure I give my steward $10 on embarkation day. I'm gonna give him $10, to smooth things out. Yeah. I'm gonna suck up. Yes, I am. And then I'm gonna be getting my little. Do you know where I can go and hang out at? Where it's not a lot of people at, or do you know where I could? Yeah. Yes, because I know I'm not gonna get any information from being a high roller because I'm not one of the high rollers. But if you a high roller, then you get perks. He say they get perks. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I done lost like $2,000 in the casino, but that's not considered high roller. A high roller, no. Yep. And we talked about our card, which I already knew that. Yep. I already knew about that card. That's how they keep an eye on us, y'all. That's how they keep an eye on us throughout the ship. Yep. They know exactly where we at. Yeah. And he also said some stuff about the casino, but I didn't write that down because he was saying about how they could change that payout, how they can make things low and stuff like that with the slot machines and stuff. Yeah. Yep. And he said something else about the ones over there at the roulette and something, but I didn't really pay much attention to that. Yeah. And I'm gonna look at it again tonight, you know. And he called that some kind of name, friend. Is it called fraternizing? Is that what's called? When because he had a name for it when the worker gets involved with the guest. I don't know if I'm saying it right, friends. Yeah. hmm Um, right, Erica. That's dangerous. It sure is, daughter. And I like to be standing behind a security just so they know it's me. Go going, yep, yeah. I told them. Oh my goodness, Kurt. Act like I ain't scared. Standing by all the securities. Yep, uh-huh. Long as you standing like right behind the security. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. Oh goodness. Oh. I don't know what is going on with my chat thing did something here because this keeps spinning on my laptop. So I got to go up here, fraternize it. So that's so yeah, so that's right. That's what he called it. Yeah, that's what he called it. Yeah. So it's like it's a lot of that going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, huh. Um, Anthony on the move. Anthony, you still in here, my friend? Huh? Thank you so much. You know I'm so happy that you in here. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been doing, Anthony? How you been doing? Yeah, so friends, we got I meant to count the days, but I didn't. Next month we go the Carnival of Venetia. I had to practice how to say that. Keep practicing it and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we go on the Carnival of Venetia. Um Cruising Chris say, I like to give security some ducks. Okay. They are always so serious. I just like to make their day. Oh, they have a thankless job. You know what? I never see them smile. I'm sorry. Yeah. I never see them smile. Boy, when I tell you they look serious, especially on Royal Caribbean too. Oh goodness. MSC, they security looks scary. They be looking so serious. You're not gonna get no smile out of them. They letting you know you better act right, or you're gonna be down in our jail, or you getting off. They just not playing. They tired. They tired. They tired of all the drama and all the mess that be going on. They tired. They sure is. Um, been back and forth cooking and had a phone call. I've been busy, but good. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you good. What you cooking over there? Chris, you give them a duck, you will see them smile. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Huh. Wow. You gave me an idea when you said about getting off on the when you get off at port, get them something, you know. Like you said, so you take ducks out there. So do you hide them or you just take them to give to like them? I like ducks too. Yeah, I like to find them. I like to find them. I think this was my favorite duck that I found. And I found this one on MSC. Soon as I got off the elevator, it was sitting right there. But I grabbed it real fast. It's so cute. I think that all of them is cute, but I think this was my favorite one. Yeah, my favorite one. And I like this one too. But I love finding ducks. I sure do. Um I do both. with the ducks. Oh, okay. Okay, so you do both. Okay. MSC security from the states like Russia. Oh, no wonder they look so serious. You ever notice how serious they be looking so serious till they look scary? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they walk around like they just not playing. Um, I like ducks. Oh, okay. I do both of them. See me traveling MSC military. Oh, okay. Or I'm guess former military folks. They seem like it. The man and the woman all look like they can kick some butt. Yep, they do. The man and the woman. Yeah, they really do. They really do. They look just like they can kick some butts. Uh-huh. I like to be on my best behavior on all cruise ships. Yeah, all cruise ships. But let me ask y'all something. Like, have y'all ever like experienced that way people disturb y'all like when they in their cabin? You know, like they say when they doing they sexual things and stuff like that. Have anybody on here ever experienced that? Yeah, have y'all experienced that on there? When he was talking about it, I was laughing. It was just so funny to me. Um, every time you swipe it. Oh, okay. It was something else. Okay, I think I said everything. It was so much he talked about. Yeah, and everything was just so interesting. If you buy, oh, okay, you already talked about that. The smoking and yeah, yeah. So and yeah, so that's it. I think I done talked about everything that he talked about. Some nice little tips and stuff like that. Which I mean, like a lot of this stuff, I don't have no problem. I don't get in no trouble. I try to we try to do like what we supposed to. At least we try. And if we do something that we not supposed to, it's gonna be because we didn't know. hmm On MSC, I gave a server a duck in the Brooklyn cafe. I had about 5 or 6 other workers come up and ask for ducks. Oh wow. The staff really loved them. Okay. And that's on MSC. Um, only when we've had a cabin beside the the moon. Then sometimes at least a couple of times people knock on our wall telling us I almost fell out my chair. Okay, Kurt and Marsha. All right now. Shoot. I know that's true, huh? That's what the cruise is for. Oh goodness. Telling y'all to quiet down, huh? Uh-huh. Quiet down. Oh goodness. Y'all. My. Mm-hmm. Kurt, I've heard it all. Oh goodness. LOL, I think Carnival's walls must be thin. I have never heard anything on Royal or MSC. Really? I never heard anything on MSC either. And I don't think I ever heard anything on Royal, but it was on Carnival. hmm And it was on Carnivalation. Yeah. hmm And you can hear it. You can hear it. You can hear it. All, you can hear the knocking and everything. Yeah, everything. Ooh. Um, you asked. I didn't know if you was talking about people what happens to or people you heard. We experienced both. Oh, okay. Y'all experienced both. Oh yeah. But y'all didn't report them, right? Because people is being reported. And the man say they'll come and they'll knock on your door. That'll be so embarrassing, won't it? for somebody to come on there and knock on your door and tell you to stop or tell you to quiet down or something. Red beans. Oh, red beans and rice. Oh my goodness, that sounds good. And drumettes. From Walmart. I like the flats. I like the flats. Give me the flats, and I'm happy. Give me the flats. I don't really care for the drumstick part, but I eat it though. I eat it. I think I might have missed a comment too. I missed it. I'll holler out. Give me 5 more minutes. Give you 5 more minutes, huh? Well, my husband say all they got to do is just put a pillow over their face. If it get that good, just put a pillow over their face. Oh goodness, Kurt. And I said that, okay, when I hear it, and then my husband wasn't in the room, I just wait till he come in the room, and then I'm good and ready from hearing all of that. Yeah. LOL, yes, ma'am. At cruising over Laura. See me traveling, love. Thighs, flats are okay though. Thighs are good. I like barbecue like that, but I like the flats of the wing. And then like if you have the whole chicken, I'll take the wing all the time because I love the wing. The breast is like dry. And it's kind of on the dry side. I prefer the thigh over the breast. The leg, it tastes, it's okay, but I'll take the wing. So, friend, I'm finna get off. I'd rather hear that as to hear people cuss each other, right? And be sounding like they're into fights. Yep, I'd rather hear the other thing than to hear that too. Yep, you're right. Wing me, please. And Erica, yep, I love the wings too. Yes, I've heard the lovebirds ruffling the feathers. That's a good way to put it, Anthony. Ruffling the feathers. Yeah. Ruffling the feathers. Yep. Yep. So I hope I didn't miss any comments in here. Thank y'all so much for coming over and hanging out with me. I love y'all. Oh, I miss y'all so much. Yes, I've heard. Oh, okay. I say cheers to them. Right. That's right. I'll choose style as always. Nighty night, internet. Yeah, nighty night, Kirk. I'll be looking for y'all in the morning. I guess y'all probably y'all was either busy or y'all was relaxing. Yeah. But all right, love y'all. Good night, everybody. Good night. And thank y'all so much for coming in. Don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, and if you're watching this on the replay, hey, thank you so much for coming over and hanging out with me. And don't forget, go ahead on and give me a like, and subscribe. I ain't that bad. Go ahead on and subscribe. Good night, y'all. Had a great time. Looking forward to more night cruise, fam. Good night, Chris, and thank you again. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you, thank you. Good night, daughter. Love you. Bye, friends. Bye for now.